In our story of the fire station, what was the problem? What was the big problem? I guess there were many problems, but what was one of our problems?
They went into the fire truck when the fireman said no.
And what happened with that problem? What happened when they ended up going in there?
Them got all smoky.
They did. And so what was the solution to the problem that they were all covered in smoke? How did they solve that problem?
By taking them home.
But they were still covered in smoke.
So,
what did they do?
bath.
They did. Can anyone here think of a time that they got really dirty? Who can think of a time that maybe they got really...
The girls stayed in for 4 days, and the boys stayed in for 3 days.
That is great remembering. Can anyone think of a time that they got really, really, really dirty? When was the time you got really dirty?
In the summertime when I was playing at the park, and it was the day before my birthday.
Oh, and what happened?
I got really dirty, and I had to go back and take a shower.
Oh, so you had a...
But if I didn't get dirty, I still had to take a shower because it was my birthday.
So it didn't really matter. You had a shower regardless. Aiden, when was the time you got really dirty?
When I played in mud.
When you played in mud?
Yeah.
Oh, no. And so how did you solve that problem?
I did it by washing my hands.
Oh, so it was only your hands that were dirty
Yeah.
then? Okay.
All black.
Who else has the time that they got really dirty? Dana?
I got really dirty and really mud, and I got it all over myself.
And how did you solve that problem?
I took a bath for like 4 years.
4 years. Oh, that is quite the bath. That reminds me of this story and the silliness of being in a bath for that long. But we would know that if she must have been really, really dirty if she had to be in a bath for a really, really, really long time. Dibia.
Well, I had a time I was in summer camp and I got paint
Aiden.
all over me.
You did?
I got it on my clothes, I got it on my hand, and I got some on my face.
And what did you do then?
My mom had to wash my clothes, and then I had to take a bath.
So you also, so just like with our story, you also had to get
And
cleaned.
I was really dirty.
And Alicia.
When I was rolling down the grass,
Yes?
dirt comes on me, like on my legs,
Yes?
and on my shirt and arms and everything.
So if her clothes are covered in dirt, how could she solve that problem? Because it would be a little different than everybody else's. How could she solve that problem? Ricardo, if her clothes are covered in dirt, what could she do?
Take a bath.
But was the bath going to help with her clothes? So what could she... That is a great plan. Who here...
Washer.
Raise your hand if you help your parents do the laundry. Who helps their parents do the laundry? Doing the laundry is a great way to show responsibility. Take your stuff out, put in the washer. What do we have to add to the washer? Soap, and then turn it on. And then when we're all done with our wash, what do we do?
Dry it.
Sometimes we can dry it by putting it in the dryer. Is there another way we could dry it that would also save energy?
Hang them on a clothesline.
That's a great idea. Who here has a clothesline that they've hung stuff on before? Some people do. That is a really good way to save energy.